Good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a good day. Let me just post this link and we'll get started. I'm going to give a few minutes for people to join. As always, it will be recorded. You can do this later. All right. All right, we're going to make this real quick today, as we already went in depth yesterday. So if you have any questions regarding the whole week, you can watch yesterday's video. Hey, Das. But just a quick reminder before we start, Uncle Powell, which is our Fed chair, talks tomorrow at 8:30. And again, he talks on Thursday as well. And there's one more Fed speaker in the mid-afternoon again tomorrow. So be careful. So let's see. SPY today, of course, it gapped up above 370.50 and it kept going. Again, I want to specify here one thing is both Qs and SPY, both, their volume was not that much today. It was, everything was going up on a low volume. So be careful. Of course, we can still keep going here. My guess, if it had to, if it comes back to 370 area, I would buy here and then it can move up here just like this. And you can keep your stop below 369. But watch closely tomorrow. If we do dip around 370 area, I think that would be a good pickup. And keep your stop below 369. At least go a week or so out on SPY calls if you're playing SPY. Below 369, I was shorted. It's going to 350 after that. Qs, on the other hand, as we mentioned yesterday, it had a smaller room, but it was powerful today. It came right close to this 9 EMA and it rejected, but it also closed above 280, which is our support right here. It needs to hold 380 tomorrow. 280 tomorrow. Below that, I think it might go back down here and fill this gap around 277.50 area. So watch 280 level tomorrow. You can probably short it and let's see if it fills the gap from here around 277 and then might bounce back. To be honest, the options flow today was very mixed, but a little bit more on the bullish side. So let's see what happens. VIX also, I was really happy to see this below this 9 EMA, but at the end of the day, it started cruising and it closed right above this 30 level. It needs to close below this 30 on VIX to see some more upside on this one, on the overall market. So keep an eye on VIX as well. It needs to close below this 30. Tesla, my God, what a day. Did not expect this whatsoever, I'll be honest. I really didn't think it would get past through the 680 on a first try, but I did not. There was no news, first of all, but then later on, somebody had posted, I saw somewhere on the Twitter that their China deliveries are higher than expected. So I think that might be the case that, Tesla was running today, or just as simple as that, it was the biggest short squeeze today on Tesla. But watch this 734 to 735 level. We have seen previous rejections at that level before. But if it gets through, this is headed to 800 easily. Let's look at the fib levels on these real quick. Yeah. If it gets above this one, the next level I have is 752 and then 792. I was also looking at this weekly chart. Weekly chart, it is rejecting at this 100 SMA. So look at this. It came right at it, right to the money, and it rejected. So anything above the 735 area, you might have some more room to 750, but that would be your biggest resistance as it is your 9 EMA. As you can see, it has, always stayed below this 9 EMA ever since we started the downturn. So keep an eye on this 735 and 750 level on Tesla. Amazon put in a indecisive candle today, and it closed slightly below this 9 EMA. I was really hoping to see this close above this 109 level. But tomorrow, as I said, this is building a head and shoulder here. So if it can get above this 109 level again tomorrow or day after, or anytime this week, keep a close eye on Amazon. That might be a really good trade all the way up to 116 and then 120 area. I really like this one. I was hoping to see some more volume today. For the most part, I was on sidelines, except I played Facebook today, and that did not work in my favor. For some reason, I don't know what was wrong with Facebook today. It did not want it to go. Google just took off today from the 2173 level. It did not stop. It was a straight up shot, just like Tesla did. But it did come close to this resistance around 2250 area. Close to that. It did not really touch that, but I would be a buyer on this one again if it comes close to this 9 EMA, which is around 2200 area. Sorry, not 2200. 2198. There you go. It's right here, 2198.50, 9 EMA. So if you get somewhere close to that, I think I would be a buyer on that for Google. The other one I'm closely watching, which I usually ignore, is the Chinese stocks, guys. Chinese stocks are really basing nicely. And BABA is holding this level pretty tight, and it closed above 9 EMA as well. And I saw some July calls coming, July monthly calls come in today for 115 and 120s. So keep a really, really close eye on these Chinese stocks. They are ready to run. And the other one I was watching I was really surprised to see was PDD. PDD, they were buying a pretty decent size today, 66 and 70 calls for this week and next week, I believe. But it closed right at this 200 SMA. This purple line you see, this thick purple line is your 200 SMA. We have seen this reject before. So I was waiting to see where it closed, and it closed below. But if it opens above this tomorrow, I think this can run. But I'd like to see what it does tomorrow, especially if it can even come back down to this 58, 59 area. I would be a buyer on this one. Let's put a alert on this one, actually. Worth keeping an eye on these Chinese stocks right now. Oops. There we go. We have set an alert on this one. If it comes to this 9 EMA, it has been bouncing really nicely on this one. But more so ever, I will definitely keep an eye on BABA. BABA, as long as this trend line is holding and it stays above this this line right here, which is your 102 area, 102.50 to 80 area, I might get some dated calls on BABA and keep a tight stop on it. The other one I'll be watching tomorrow is EXOM 2. We already entered, we started position in this one. We got the dated puts on this one. I think it rejects this 50 SMA again tomorrow. It closed right at it. I think if it opens below 91 tomorrow, it will be a great short again. So definitely keeping an eye on this one again. Oil, it was kind of flat today. I don't know why these oil stocks were running, but sure, why not? All right, the other one I'm interested here. When the market is down, guys, you gotta look at the opportunities to start some positions. Just like you go back when we had a nice bull run. You were going back and saying, "Oh my God, I wish I had picked up stocks in 2008 or whichever crash we had previously." This is the same circumstances, right? We are down quite a bit now. And this is the time you're gonna start your position. I'm not saying go all in. You can start your positions for the shares and slowly build it. I usually do 3 allocations. So go 20 or 25% at a time. If you're planning to put 10,000 in stocks, start with 3,000. Then buy 3,000 on the next support level, and then 4,000 at the major support. So over here, I'm starting my position on ISRG. It has a monopoly for the robotics, surgical equipments. So I really like this one, and I have started my position. It was on nice sale right now. So I'll I've started my position here, and I will be a buyer full position at 150s. And the other one I'm going to start position tomorrow is in the banks. Banks are sitting very nicely too. If you open up the monthly chart, there's a decent area of supply here. So I'll probably start building some position on banks now. There's a nice area. I'll keep buying till 100, 98 to 100 area. That would be my last position to go full port on this. So we'll keep a definite eye on these two stocks or shares only. You want, you can buy some leaps if you feel like, but I prefer shares because they do pay dividends. So, all right, folks, this is all I have for today. Definitely keeping an eye on Amazon, Baba, and EXOM, especially tomorrow. These are the 3 top ones for me. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening. And again, a reminder, Powell talks at the market open tomorrow. Have a good one.